back. I am super excited for today because we're gonna be doing something that failed when I tried it the first time, and that's planting garlic. So last year I planted garlic from seed and it didn't come up. I'm not sure what happened, but this year I'm gonna plant it from actual bulb, and I'm gonna take you along on the process to do it. So we're gonna get it ready, we're gonna go outside, find a spot to plant it, and we're gonna do it together today. So let's go ahead and get our garlic prepared. Okay, so what I did was I just went uptown to my local market and I got some freshly grown garlic, and these are them here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull the bulbs apart. So if you're not familiar with garlic at all, this is what's called a bulb of garlic. And then when you open it up, all the individual inside parts are called cloves of garlic. So I'm going to open this up here and show you what we're gonna do. And what you wanna do is each clove inside of this bulb is wrapped with its own skin. You want to leave the skin intact, so when we plant it, it still has the skin on it and it's not peeled, if that makes any sense. So I'll show you what I mean. So let's go ahead and open up each bulb and I'll show you what I mean by the cloves. So I just give this a little wiggle here, and you're going to pull just the outer layer off. And then when you get to this part, you can see how all the individual cloves are there, and you're gonna want to kind of, it's a little bit tough here because I don't want to, let me grab a knife. You want to try not to have the casing come off of your garlic because you want the peel or the skin to stay on and not peel off of your garlic. So like this. Whoa. My window's open and it's blowing. So you want to make sure that the skin stays on your garlic and you don't have the skin come off. So you're just going to go around and gently peel off all of the cloves all the way around this little part, this little stem here. So just like this, pull this apart so it stays intact, and you have skin all the way around the cloves. So see this one here, a little bit of the skin came off. That should be okay, but you want to try to keep that on all of your cloves. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these all pulled apart so we have individual cloves like this, and then we will be ready to plant them in the ground. So let me go ahead and get these finished. Okay, so I've got them all taken apart. I've got them all here. I will turn my camera around and show you what they look like. Okay, so these are the peelings from the garlic bulbs, and these are the individual cloves inside. So this is what they look like here. You want to make sure that they still have the, like I said, the shell or whatever you call that on them. You don't want them peeled. So these are what we're going to plant into the ground. So just go ahead and discard of this. And this is what we're going to take outside and plant. Okay, so I am out where I'm going to be planting it. So this is our compost bin here. I'm going to just plant it in the ground here along the fence. And then this is our orchard here. Or whatever, our fruit trees. So I'm going to plant it here. And what I'm going to do is I brought out my wheelbarrow with some straw, and then my bulbs of garlic broken down into cloves, and I have 12. And then my garden tools and a shovel. So I'm just gonna take the top layer of soil off the ground to get the grass out of here. So it's just dirt. So I'm gonna do that, and then we can make our little rows and get them in the ground and plant them. So let me get the ground prepped and I'll show you what I'm doing, and then we'll get them planted. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I have my little area here. It's probably 2 feet by 2 feet, a little bit, give or take. And what I'm gonna do now is just take this claw and just work the ground up, because it is quite grassy and rooty back here. So I'm just gonna work this up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so now I've got it all dug up. It's very loose, quite deep, about 2 inches I dug to be loose. Now what I'm gonna do is just make 2 lines here and here for the cloves to go down into. So let me do that. I'll show you what I mean, and then we can plant them. Okay, so this is what I mean by having 2 little row things here dug out. So you've got one here that's deep across, and then another one here. Can't really see, you can see it better on an angle. Now what you're gonna do, very wiggly, is you're gonna take your garlic, and this end here, you're gonna want to go down into the ground, because this is what's gonna root. So you're gonna make sure this is like this. You're gonna put it solidly like that, and you're gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna, because I have 12, I'm gonna put 6 and 6. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so you can see here that they all have the bottoms down, the tops up. Now I'm just going to simply take the dirt and push it back over top of them, and then I'm just going to give them a little snug push down to make sure they're tight, and then we'll go from there. So let's do that. Okay, so it is all planted. The dirt is back over top. That's what it looks like. And now I have some straw here, or hay, straw. I'm going to just lay over top, give it about 2 to 3 inches of some insulation just for the fall, winter, and spring months. So let's go ahead now and get that put on there. All right, so there we go. I have a little bit more than I probably should there, but that's okay. I just spread it out a little bit wider, and I pulled it out, pushed it back to the fence. So there we go. So now that this is planted, those cloves, each individually, will grow into a bulb themselves. So you plant them now in the fall, and they basically grow and develop through fall, winter, and spring. And in the spring, once they start to grow, there's a tail that grows, and you have to basically prune that so the bulb can grow underground. So when we get to that point in the growth process, I will record and share. But this now is just gonna stay like this all through fall, all through winter, all through spring, even summer. It's gonna continue. And then next fall, we will harvest our garlic bulbs. So there you go, guys. That is how you plant garlic for a harvest the following year. And I'm super excited. I know this way is gonna be great. And those were some healthy looking garlic cloves, so I'm excited about it. So if you have never grown your own garlic and you've been intimidated by it or you have no idea how to do it, go ahead and do this. So next fall you have some on hand. We use a lot of garlic and I love making the garlic and honey cough, what would you call it, like a syrup. So we use a lot of garlic. But anyways, give it a try. Let me know how it turns out for you. And if you do give it a try, let me down below. Let me know down below in the comments that you got yours planted and in the ground, and follow along because we will be growing together. But anyways, I appreciate and love each and every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for following along. And if you find this valuable and you think somebody would like it and they love garlic and you want to share it to them, like this video, ring that bell, subscribe so you never miss a video, and we will see you guys back here next time. It is weirdly mild for this time of year. We just plasticked the chicken coop last weekend for winter, and it's like 70 degrees out and very humid right now. Very weird weather for October 31st, Halloween night, right? Which is crazy. So anyways, love you all. Hit that bell, subscribe so you don't miss my videos, and I'll see you guys back here on the next one. Bye.